James Ware busy this morning. He has traveled south to a place where many people certainly pass on a daily basis. Some will even walk into. And that is, of course, the regional airport. Looks like a pretty busy place this morning, James, early. At least you get at least a couple of customers,
Yeah, and we did. We missed the first flight. They've already taken off at 6:35. It was the first takeoff. The next one will be at 10:10. But yeah, people are already getting here for the next flight, I guess. And when's the next one coming in? 9:40 or so. Alex Rupp here to talk about it. He's the manager here at the Jack Brooks Regional Airport, and opened in 1942. And it's no Dallas-Fort Worth airport, but we can certainly get you there, huh?
Absolutely, in about an hour and 15 minutes.
Just give us the layout of the land. What's the latest here at Jack Brooks Regional Airport?
Well, we have air service back, I'm sure you're well aware of, with the American being here. The flights are going strong. We started about 45% load factors overall, and now we're about 65%, and they're continuing to increase. Other than that, we're working on developing about 100 acres of highway frontage for retail development. That'll help the financial cash flow of the airport and improve that overall. We still have general aviation services here. It's still going strong, a lot of fuel cells. So, just a lot of general activity going on around.
Well, Justin and I were both amazed when we pulled up. I mean, the parking lot is full out there. There's a lot of cars in the parking lot. People are flying out. And you say you're at about 65% capacity. It's been going up steadily.
Right, but the parking lot's a lot more than that. It's right at about probably 90% capacity in the parking lot. That just happens when you have free parking. I mean, if you put a free parking lot near one of the Houston airports, it'd be full all the time.
Yeah.
We estimate, about 16,000 people have left out of here on round-trip flights so far since February. The numbers we throw around, it's about $500,000 worth of parking fees saved of travelers coming out through here.
I was going to say, what's the advantage of flying out of here? I'll give you an example I had. I took off to Lake Tahoe, I believe it was, for 7 days.
Okay.
Couldn't find parking in Houston. I just found the closest place. That's not cheap. I didn't know it. I get back 7 days later, and 7 times about $15 a day at minimum.
Yeah, that adds up.
And it adds up.
It does. It does. Two things people can look at when they're looking to book a flight: amount of time it takes to get to the Houston airport system, and the amount of parking you're going to pay. When you fly out of here, you're about 20 minutes from the farthest place around, so you get here pretty quick. Check-in's easy, security's easy, and when I say easy, it's a breeze to get through. Mm-hmm. You don't have a lot of long lines. Parking is free, so when you look at overall ticket prices, hopefully we're going to be very, very competitive. And when you need to throw all the other factors, and especially your time to drive to Houston, find a parking spot, and then time to get back as well.
And once you get to Dallas-Fort Worth, about 180 different destinations from there that they can
absolutely.
take you to.
You can almost get anywhere in the world from Dallas.
Yeah. Now I see United down here. People may not be familiar with what they're doing here. They're not flying out of here, but what do they provide?
They're operating a bus, and the bus leaves from here to George Bush in Houston. I believe it's 3 times a day, and it's just one of those decent shuttle buses, and it's an add-on ticket. So I don't know what the fee is, but sure you can find that out online.
Yeah. So you come here, you park in the parking lot. A lot of that traffic outside could be
check
from
your
that.
luggage in. And, they load it on the bus. So when you get to Houston, boom, you just walk in and go.
All right. Of course, one of my more memorable moments here at the airport was when Air Force One landed right here back after Rita, and that's when George W. Bush got off right here at the Jack Brooks Regional Airport. Dan, we're going to continue in the morning. We'll, I guess, talk more about the private end of it coming up next. We do have about 70 people, rent space from you, so to speak, or hangar space. And
about 70 aircraft around here.
Okay, we'll talk about that more, the private end of it, coming up in our next segment.
Yeah, I remember days when a guy named Bob Hope flew into that airport to play on the golf tournament at one time. 26 past the hour, 7 o'clock. Our man James Ware. Again, people, places, things that make us who we are. That's the morning show. Coming up next, we're going to check out what's going on this morning with a medical minute. We'll also, of course, get you updated on what's going on in your headlines as we continue on Fox 4.